Hello, everybody. All right. I'm just getting things going. I will one day learn to do this stuff before I start streaming. One day I will learn. That day is not today. There we go. I was trying to decide what game I should play. If I should play FS25 or if I should play American Truck Simulator. And I decided on American Truck Simulator just because I don't know. Kinda don't glitch. Leg. I don't really want to play farming right now. I might want to play it in a bit. Let's be real. You know me. I can never make my mind up. Don't crash. Sweet. Trying to decide. I don't want to use a Pillstar truck. Which I can never remember which truck is his. It's this truck though. Very easy way to tell if it's Pitstar's truck is just clicking something up here. Nope, this is gonna be Ruda's. This is the light bar. Always can tell just by the light bar. This should be Pitstar's. Unless this is the exact same. This is the exact same truck. Apparently I have Ruda's twice in here. Don't know why. I say I thought Pitstar's was a. What is this? Kenworth. Not the highway killer though. This is somebody else's truck. This is Ruda's, that's for sure. How's it going, Attack Monkey? Trying to figure out where my Pitstar truck is. Yeah, I don't have to use Pitstar. I just like his trucks. Well, I guess I'm using a Kenny. I mean, we are going up north here, so. Just really ignoring. And not be able to remember where I put his truck. I know it's on here. I just don't remember where on here it is. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, this is No Name Customs. I just don't like that truck. I want my Pitstar trucks. Yeah, I might have to. I'm gonna feel like an idiot if it's sitting right here when I reload up. So I should be. Oh, maybe I'm not a high enough level yet to unlock his truck. Where's a Heat dealership? Visit select dealer, yes. $5 says I'm not a high enough level to get his truck yet. Whose truck is this? A 389. That looks like Pitstar truck. This is definitely Ruda. That is. Let's find out if this is Piz. One easy way to tell if it's Piz is by. This is nobody's. Dang. Title screen we go. So I know I know I have it on here. I just have to go through 105 mods to find it. Where are you on here? Oh. I don't don't see it at all, actually. Maybe I forgot to move it back over. I forgot to move it back over. Oh no, it's right there. Mr. Martin, 389. Take it back, yeah. That's it right there. Alright, well. I know it's on there, so that's all that really matters to me. No, we all have the same trucks. Canadian and American trucks are literally identical, considering we get all of our trucks from America, so. Unless you're talking about like Edison trucks. Oh, I could install the new Edison truck. I forgot they have a new truck. Oh, do I want to go and install the Edison truck quickly? Because I forgot Edison Motors came out with a brand new truck on here. And it's a pretty sleek looking truck. I'm not a fan of electric trucks at all. But I gotta say, what Edison is doing, I kind of support, actually. All right. We'll figure this out. But yeah, they just released it. I totally forgot they released it. I don't know where would it be put though. That looks sick. Apparently they reworked a bunch of stuff on this game too. Just so hard to find stuff in this game. Yeah, I totally... Oh, looks like I have to pull it off his website. That makes sense. Yeah, the BDE. That's his new truck. What a clean looking truck. I love it when yeah. I love it when guys who that is. I love it when guys like when Edison gives the files to people to let them go ahead and build their own things and stuff. It's so nice. All right. I also haven't played American Truck Sim in a very long time. Mainly because FS25 got released yesterday. Was it official release yesterday? Yesterday or the day before. But I've been playing. I've already had 4 hours on Farming Sim 25, so. And I've been playing a lot of Slay the Spire. A lot. I have just about like 200 hours on that game. Which is crazy for me because I don't normally like card building games. But that is a fun game. Oh yeah, Last of Us? I haven't played it yet. Don't know if I honestly will, but never say never, I guess. But I've been looking, I want to play a FPS game. Like, I've been really wanting to play. I've been tempted to actually buy Battlefield 2042 on the computer, just because I am really craving an FPS game that I can just kind of sit back and snipe people and have fun. And I've been watching some Battlefield clips, and a part of me is like, yeah, I really want to play Battlefield. I also don't want to drop 50-60 bucks on a Battlefield game that I might play for 3 months, if that, and then just never play again. So it's always a hard decision if I should buy Battlefield or not. And game should be popping up here. There we go. Yeah, I have it on the PlayStation. I bought it on the PS4 when it first came out, and I loved it. Absolutely loved the game. But I feel like there should be another tab here. Whatever. Oh, and it unlocks it at level 18, and I'm only level 10. Well, we're gonna have to grind till I'm level 10. I guess we'll hop into a Western. Do we do dualies? We are going up north. I think we do dualies. We do this twin steers. But yeah, I had it on PS4. Well, I still have it. I never got rid of it. But it's fun. I just don't know. I don't know if I feel like getting it again. What color should we do here? Not a bad looking color. I like that. So. Plus, I've just been spending so much money in the last couple days. Just got back from Calgary, which that was an expensive trip. Fun, but expensive. And, I mean, it was worth... Oh, well, I didn't really have a choice to go or not. Interesting. What have I been doing lately? So, my hydrovacing job, I don't know if I've explained this. So I was actually fired from it. It's really funny too. So I was out at a solar farm job. Just hate them, period. I hate the solar farms. Don't agree with them, but that's not why I got fired. But I was out at the solar farm job, and I accidentally scratched the hydrovac on a solar panel. Didn't damage the solar panel at all. It was just, I scraped it against the side of the truck. I was supposed to have a person with me to, like, I was supposed to have like a swamper with me. The swamper went home early because he was sick. Quotation marks. I don't really believe he was sick, but whatever. And the boss then, he was on vacation, and so I never called him or anything to explain, like, oh hey, I damaged the truck. I was like, hey, when he gets back from holidays, I'll just explain to him, like, hey, I screwed up, I scratched the truck, like, sorry. I'll just do that when he gets back from holidays. And he got back from holidays, and I went into the work to talk to him, and he was like, oh yeah, by the way, you're fired. And I was like, oh, interesting. And I said, why? And he's like, well, it's because you're speeding down the highway. I'm like, okay, prove to me that I was speeding. And so he showed me a GPS. I'm like, yeah, well, I was taught to speed there, so whatever. Like, he was going down into the coulees and then go up the other side. Anyways, long story short, he let me go. So first thing I did was apply for EI. And after applying for EI contacted him. If you don't know EI is employment benefits. But they tried contacting him multiple times. Like, so he explained the whole story to them, but he left out a lot of pieces. And he told them that I was a criminal, that I shouldn't be working, blah, blah, blah. And he tried to paint me as this horrible person. And so the lady's like, hey, well, I have to still get his story. And he's like, yeah, I get his story, but he's just going to lie about everything. And she calls me and she's like, hey, I just need your story of what happened. So I explained the complete truth to her. And part of the story I'm missing here is I had called him after I was fired to get a severance pay. And he's like, you broke the law. I don't have to pay you severance pay. I'm like, okay, whatever. We'll figure this out with EI and stuff. And so she called them back to ask him, because as part of procedure, they have to ask both sides. And so she called them back to ask him about this, like, everything that happened. And as soon as she explained the scratch on the truck, he told EI that he never told EI that I scratched the truck, and he tried to explain to me that he didn't know about a scratch on the side of the truck, even though all the employees had texted me and told me that he knew about it. And so he was like, when EI asked him about the scratch on the side of the truck, he goes, what scratch on the side of the truck? And she's like, well, I actually have in writing here from some of your employees that you knew about it. And he immediately went, I have no further questions or answers. You guys cannot contact me again. If you need to contact me, call my lawyer. And she went, cool. So you lied to us about everything. And so she called me back that day and she's like, so yeah, you're getting EI. He's a piece of crap. He lied about everything. There you go. And I'm like, ah, great. And she's like, he sounds like a horrible guy to work for. So I got EI off of it. They came back and pretty much just said that I got wrongfully terminated, that he terminated me because he didn't like me, which I knew. I knew he didn't like me overly too much. That's what happens though when you start asking questions around a company, is they'll be like, that doesn't look right. When you start asking questions around companies, they'll start like, well, why do you want to know that? And it's like, I just want to know, like, am I not allowed to know? And they're like, no. Plus we had no work, so I was always like, in his words, I was always complaining that there's no work, which, like, my parents both agreed. Yeah, I'd be complaining there's no work. Like, I'm losing money. So he turned out being a piece of crap. I worked 6 months for him, I think. I was looking for other work already, because I was like, okay, I need money. I'm gonna go broke if I don't start working. So yeah, long story short, he's a piece of crap, and I did get something better. I went on the sugar beet harvest for a month. I think I was on sugar beets for, which was a lot of fun. Got on with a farmer, found out what it's actually like to work for a good boss. Hint, if you ever need a good job, go work for a farmer. They treat you like family and are absolutely awesome people. So I worked for them for the summer, and then now I'm on snow season. So I'm technically 24/7 on call for snow season. So I plan on hopefully maybe doing some recording for snow this year. I am doing a lot more this year for snow, which is awesome. The company I got on with is really cool. The guys are all really sweet. Plus, since I have a higher license, they actually want me to drive their trucks for them. So that is part of the plan. And so, yeah. It's not been too bad. Just kind of chilling out, mountain biking lots, doing lots of stuff for my youth group that I go to. Well, lead, I should say. I technically lead a youth group, so. But yeah, no, it's been pretty good lately. It's been more just fun chilling out, honestly. I think that's been the best part about not having work. Which sounds like really dumb to say. To be like, oh, I like not having work. It's nice when you work for a long, long time. Just to sit back and be like, I don't have to wake up super early in the morning and go to work. I can just sit back and do nothing this morning. It's just, it feels good. Would I recommend doing it forever? No. But I'm just kind of waiting until snow starts falling on the ground. So. Alright, this truck looks good. But hopefully snow will start falling pretty soon here. Because if it doesn't, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to lose my mind. No, I'm ready for the snow to start falling, but I'm also kind of okay just chilling out for a little bit. But hey, babysitting's not bad. Makes you good money. Gotta do whatever makes you good money. I've learned that over time. I'm not using this trailer. I just wanted to look at it quickly. The guy that does this trailer was doing a giveaway, and I won his giveaway. I got this trailer for free. It's actually pretty sick, but I'm not using it. I don't know whose trailer I actually want to use. Maybe we just go up there without trailers. I do want a quick travel though. Quick travel. Can we quick travel? Let's go to Penticton. Yeah, who needs a trailer anyway? Alright, let's see what kind of jobs there are up here. Our goal is to go all the way up here. So, that's the wrong way. That is definitely the wrong way. I thought AZ was... Well, frick. That's all the wrong way. I want something that goes north. Of course, there's not going to be anything that will probably go north now, knowing my luck. That one goes to Kamloops. I could do that one. Not too bad. I just don't want to just straight drive that. Like, part of me is thinking a trailer isn't a bad idea. My profile is connected to that. Thank you very much, but whatever. I want to go to Surrey. A big detour though. Where is that? Spokane? I just want to go straight north. That's my only option here is to do this one. Or is it here? Go to Kamloops. Almost, how much is a trailer? Trailer's cheap enough, I'll just build a trailer. I'm not even seeing my... That's really weird. I'm not even seeing all my Hillstar trailers. Something wrong with Pistar right now. Something's not working right with them. Could do a big boy though. Can't do articulated. Do a wooden deck. Mud flaps. This isn't the type of trailer that I normally like to use. But I mean, if for some reason my other trailers aren't going to show up, I may as well use this trailer. Oh, this trailer also has oversized load logos. Something's not working right today. This trailer should have... Maybe this one doesn't have oversized load banners. I don't know why I can't find any of my Pistar stuff. I got Ruda. It's kind of concerning. Big trailers do get it done. Maybe we just do an 850 modding trailer. Except his costs so freaking much money. We could do double, but triple costs way too much, so I think double might be our option here. Really don't care about the color of the decks. I don't really care about logos either. I'm just gonna have to run basic rims as well. There we go. Yes, let's... Yeah, let's just run this thing, I guess. Do... All right, have a great night, Tack Monkey. See you later. It's only 8:30 here, so. Where is my garage? Travel. Didn't want to spend $3 grand going over there, but gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Should. I don't know where my trailer is now. Trailer manager. Use. Sweet, trailer's been attached. Now, if we go to jobs and go to cargo market, we hope there's some stuff going up north. Oh, that's not a big enough job. Nothing in Picticton, nothing Grand Forks. Arizona, Denver. Bryston. I could do that one. There's Merritt. I think we'll do Merritt, I think. Yeah, we'll do that Merritt one. That GPS. And then we'll just quick travel up there. There we go. Be in debt after this load, probably. All right. Oh, shoot. I forgot we have a trailer on board. It's gonna be a sucker to back up. And a jackknifer here, but that's fine. I'm gonna figure out what my controls are here. Okay, that's good. That's good. Hazards. That's beacons. Okay. Figuring them out. Ooh, hello, Semi. I get it. I'm exiting the wrong way. Really challenging when the game puts you just in the middle of the boony doonies. All right. Okay, how do I remove? Oh, that's new. Which I will have to do. But this, well, I may as well just do that right now. Vehicle adjustment. Oh, there's so much more now. That. I gotta say, their new update is pretty nice, actually. That, okay. Then adjust seat. Want my seat back more. Down a bit more. Going for that real truckers. If you've been to, like, not even Canada, if you've just been driving around trucks, you know the classical truck look. There we go. What's UI? Oh, cool. Okay. It's not what I want though. There we go. That's how you get rid of that. Can't tell, I have not played this game in a long time. But that's what happens when you oh, there's a clock on there now? Oh, that's so sick. That's what happens when you actually drive real truck, is you get bored of driving big trucks. No. I can never get bored of this game. Just having to take breaks sometimes is not a bad thing. Gotta say, after driving real truck though, gives you much more respect on how to drive truck. Granted, I don't get to drive with big trailers like this, so. This is a different truck. This isn't SCS's truck. This is Broman's truck. So it's a nice truck. It's a twin steer. Twin steer, 3 axles in the back, 2 axles in the front. Twin steers is honestly like my most favorite truck out there. I love twin steers. I don't know why I like twin steers so much. They're so nice. We have a cement company here where I live, and they have a bunch of twin steer trucks, and oh, if I didn't hate cement so much, I would totally go work for them. But I don't want to work a job where I go home dirty every single day still, so that's the nice thing about having operators licenses, is you don't have to do labor jobs anymore. And like, I've had companies come up to me and like, I'm not looking for work right now. If I found my dream job, I'd go do it. But I've had companies come up to me and they're like, oh, can you can you come work for us? I'm like, nope. I ain't a laborer no more. Yeah, I can't wait either. It's gonna be nice. The big reason I stopped playing ATS for so long was they kept doing so many game release updates, like massive updates that would just screw every single one of your mods over, and then you'd have to re-download all of your mods pretty much. And it got to a point where I was so frustrated with it. I'm just like, I'm not doing it anymore. Like, I play with 105 mods. If their mods aren't on like Steam, and the creators of those mods don't put an update, like auto updates on them, it's a real sucker to update every single one of your mods. Like, I love that they're trying to make the game better, but like in 1 month they release 2 or 3 updates, and it's just, I read all these complaints on Facebook groups of people are like, they released so many updates, I don't like it. It's like, yes, like, I get they're trying to improve the game, but yes, I agree, they need to slow down with their updates. Like, wait to do one massive update once every like month, or even month and a half, 2 months. Just do one massive update instead of doing like 3 in 1 month. Is yeah. The driving academy, I gotta say, that is pretty cool. I'm gonna have to do it. I've only played it like a little bit, but yeah. Yeah, California rework. I thought we were in 1.53. I think it's 1.54, isn't it? I thought 1.53. I might be wrong, but I thought 1.53 was already released. Yeah. 'Cause I think... Oh, no problem. I am so lost with all the updates. Oh, that's what I'm saying though. Like, they went from like, because wasn't it 1.50 was like the big update that they were talking about, and now they're already on 1.53. It's like they went from 1.50 to 1.53 in like less than 2 months, and it's just, yeah. I gotta say, like, I was really excited for 1.50, but you gotta put limits on stuff too. That's the thing though with farming sim right now, with the new farming sim. I love it. Absolutely love the game. I'm going to definitely like continue the series and stuff on it. I've just been doing like grinding stuff on it right now. But they definitely need to fix some bugs. There is a lot of work that needs to be done, and it kind of seems like they pushed the game fast. It's like they worked a lot on advertising, then when the game got released, they're like, oh shoot, we screwed so much up. But it's still a fun game. I like it. Definitely going to have to fix their graphics. I think their game engine is being overran. Because I thought it was my computer, because I kept getting like black flashes and like the graphics weren't looking right. And I'm like, oh, it's just my computer. And I went on Facebook and like, oh, the hundreds of people that are like, there's something not right with their graphics. I'm like, ah, it's not just me. And a couple people are like, my graphics are fine. And a lot of other people are like, yeah, even dropping onto low graphic settings doesn't help it. And it's like, ah, so there's just their graphic engine got overloaded. But that's just with any new game. Any new game has bugs. Look at Battlefield 2042. When that game got released, that game was full of bugs. Same thing probably happened with Call of Duty 6. But it's funny, I had a friend ask me if I'm getting Call of Duty 6. It's like, no. I stopped a long time ago. I have, what is that? Black Ops 3. I haven't gone past Black Ops 3. So, I am very outdated from all others, but I'm not paying for an $80 game. I guess Farming Sim was $80, but I'm not paying for an $80 game that I don't enjoy. So, find if you don't have people to play with Black Ops, it's not a whole lot of fun. And the only game mode I really actually enjoy in Black Ops is gun game, and playing online gun game is the worst thing ever. So I just don't bother getting it. Am I in my seat? I am. I don't know why Pidstar stuff's not working. Maybe it's just because I have to level up, but I don't know why I can't see any of it at all. Probably some sort of broken mod that I have on there. It's really funny. I wasn't even going to stream tonight. I just was sitting in my chair playing Slay the Spire, and I'm like, do I want to stream? Do I really, really want to? I was like, Then I was like, oh, what else am I going to do? Screw it. I'm going to stream. Not going to do anything else tonight. We're just going to skip this. Wait. What are we hauling? Oh, slip tank. Love hauling slip tanks. All right. Oh, that's a nice tractor. This is a big slip tank. Oh boy. 6 hours and 51 minutes. We're gonna ignore that I just tapped that building. Oh, this unit is so sick. This truck's like built for this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move my seat forwards here. There we go. That should be better. Oh, that's way better. When you play this game and you think about like, oh wow, these trucks are so like take so long to like launch and you have to wait so long at intersections, it's not realistic. Trust me, that is so realistic. When I worked on the farm driving sugar beet truck, there was a literally one day I sat in an intersection for like 15 to 20 minutes waiting for vehicles to go by, to just go. I wasn't even like a major highway either. It's just a small highway. And it's like, wow, okay. And that gave me a lot more respect for truckers that have to, like with sugar beet hauling, I didn't have a trailer. Like, okay, could you imagine if I had a trailer? Like, I would have been there for like 30 or 40 minutes. You also have to learn, you can't always be nice in a truck. And if you have to butt your way in, you have to butt your way in. Did it quite a few times on the highway. There'd be a couple times that I'm like, I don't want to go because there's this person coming. I'm like, hey, you know what? Screw it. They can slow down for me. But that's also because I was driving for 16 hours a day, so. Oh, cool. Gladiator 2. They're actually advertising Gladiator 2? That is sick. It's a movie I actually want to see. I just watched the new Deadpool and Wolverine. And for the final Deadpool movie, Chef Kiss. That was a really good movie. Like, I was quite impressed with it. And they did it so well, because, like, they had this Will Smith slap joke in there, which was so perfect. Like, just the way like they did it. Ryan Reynolds has a way of just performing movies to a whole new level. And like, the nice thing is they didn't go super woke. They didn't go woke at all. They actually made fun of the woke people. There's a couple moments that they made fun of them. Oh look, he's running his beacons. That's something I want to do in ATS soon. I'm trying to... Ruda actually just put beacons on his truck, which I've been asking for so long. I want him to put an oversized load sign on it though. I still want a modder to kind of build me a Ruda oversized load truck anyways. I might do that honestly still. But I'm looking to do like a convoy with quite a few people. And like I'll tell people like what kind of mods they have to have and stuff. And it would just be literally, it wouldn't be a one-time thing. It would be probably like once a week to at least a couple times a month. And what we just do is just go into a game, and it'd be streaming more than likely. My recording hasn't been working properly. And we would just convoy for an entire stream. I'd have oversized load trucks. You guys can like radio to me and stuff, and there'd definitely be restrictions put on stuff like the radio, but it'd just be a fun chill time with you guys. So that's something you're interested, join the Discord, and I will try to get back onto setting it up. I have so much free time now, there's no excuse for me to not set it up. But I have to still find a modder that will do it for either free or dirt cheap, which I think I might have found one. I just have to message him, ask him. But it's just it's such a weird thing to do, to message a modder and be like, hey, can you do this for free for me, please? Did I hit somebody? Oh, it's probably just my bounce. I don't know. But I always just hate messaging modders and be like, yo, can you do this for free for me? But it's actually funny because that's how I got my no-name custom trucks. Was I shot him a message on Facebook, and he's like, message me in Discord, I'll talk to you there. So I'd message him in Discord, and I was like, hey, and I kind of just explained to him, I'm like, I'm a small YouTube channel, like full. I told him my channel name, everything. I'm like, full transparency, and I'm like, I just want to make some videos of your trucks. They're sick trucks, and if you want me to delete them afterwards, I'll just delete them off my computer. And he Discord messaged me back. He's like, let's hop into a VC. So I explained everything to him, and he's like, you know what, I like it, I'll send you my trucks. So I think they're normally like $25 or $30, but at the time I didn't have $30, but I really liked his trucks. So he sent me all the trucks. I did, I think, 3 or 4 episodes on them. I still use them on a regular in videos and stuff, and I put his name out on them. And yeah, it's been great. They didn't do as well as I thought they would do the videos, but I mean, over time, if they get like, it wasn't one of the, I wanted those videos to perform well right when I uploaded them, but I also had to realize like those are the type of video that will take time for them to do anything. So it also relies on them putting out more advertising and stuff, then people can look up the trucks and stuff. But yeah, that's a new truck in the game. It's a Chevy pickup. Oh, this lane does end. Oh crud. I'm gonna have to ride the middle here. You should be heading to the border here. Ah, shoot. Ignore that title screen. I still have hotkeys on my computer, so when I hit F5, it puts up the "Thanks for watching" logo, which shouldn't. It shouldn't be doing that still, but okay. So we have a long ways to go. Good to know. Nice thing is we're on the highway, so it should just be a nice cruise now. Hopefully we don't keep running into towns and stuff, but a big load though. Just like a really tall load. Guess that's what happens though when your trailer is tall. Not like this load is actually that tall, it's just that the trailer is as tall as like the base of the truck is. Actually, it's about at the seat level of the truck, which is crazy to think. That's why they usually haul these on low boys. Not so tall then. As long as we can get loads up to Alaska though, that's all that I care about. I want to be in the snow. I want to be in the Alaska. I'm gonna have to buy a what's it called? A shop up in Alaska here, so that I can just fast travel up to that. Nice truck though. Definitely not going to be the forever truck, but gonna be the truck that I use the most for right now, that's for sure. No way I have to do a traffic circle. No. This thing is not built for a traffic circle. I am way too big to do a traffic circle. I'm gonna take up the entire thing here. Okay, at least they made it a wide traffic circle. Still was on the curb back there, but at least it wasn't a tight traffic circle. I would never have made it. Oh, that's supposed to be off. Behind a cargo trailer. Oh, not another one. This one's tighter though. Oh, frick. Oh, let's see how well we can do this. This big bad boy is not made for this at all. I'm gonna have to go on the sidewalk here. Oh, frick. That wasn't supposed to happen. Nobody saw that. See, this is the type of traffic circle I was worried about. Because I'm not tiny in any shape or form. I think we're close to the border though, so at least we should be close. That's good news. Just about in Canada. Home of the free-ish. It's funny because Canadians are like, oh, the US elections don't matter. We don't care about them. Everybody I know is like, oh yeah, did you see the US elections? I'm like, yeah, I watched the whole thing. I know who I was cheering for. Which is really funny. Thankfully, our elections are next year. I'm excited for them. But that's turned here. I might hit this car here. I don't want to though. As wise, I am going to hit him. Yep. Not much I can do there, buddy. This is a big hill here. I like those rear flashers. Ooh, truck coming. I like those rear beacons a lot. Just wish there was more on the back. Granted, this trailer is literally made for the oil rig, same as this truck. This is an oil rig truck too. This is literally the most oil rig unit you could have. I actually saw this exact trailer coming through one of my city, like my city, I should say. That is the coolest thing to see. Like 4 or 5, I think it's 5 oil rig trucks with these trailers on the back, except they also had the back end to them too. So like they were the full trailer, fully loaded. They were huge. And like you don't realize how big they are until you see them in person. And you're like, holy. And they're ripping down the highway doing 110. It's like, dang. I'm impressed. But you have to just... I look at that and I'm like, you know how much money is sitting right there with just that truck and trailer alone? Forget about the equipment that's on the truck. The truck and trailer alone is like... probably close to $500,000. Fully outrigged oil truck. Pretty new as well. With a brand new trailer. You're looking at like $500,000 right there. But with the excavator on the back, you're over $1 million. Like, that's just insane to think. It's funny, our hydrovacuum boss, he always was like, remember how much money our trucks are? And I'm like, okay, like whatever. Then when I went to work for the farmer, he's like, we don't give a crap about the trucks. We care about the load. It's like, yeah, that's what more people should be saying is, remember how much of the load you're carrying. But it's funny, I listen to like a lot of podcasters and a lot of guys will be like, when they have Gen Z or whatever on their podcast, they're like, the number one thing they say is like, well, I worked for this company, but the boss is really bad and now he affected my mental health and now I have to see a therapist. I'm like, when I work for a bad boss, it just teaches me how not to be a boss like that. And it's like, I actually, for some reason, like working for bad bosses because it teaches me that I have an opinion to stand up on, and it shows me like, when I own my own company in the future, to not work like that, to not treat my employees like that. So whenever you work for a bad boss, just remember, it teaches you something. Also teaches you who not to work for again. And it also shows you really to what to look out for during job interviews. If they guaranteed you lots of work, I would be very spectacle of like watch out closely, because like this guy, he promised me work. There wasn't work. Yeah. A lot of other times, if they tell you there's 10-20 other employees also looking at the same job, what they really mean is there's 2 other guys and they've already made up their mind. Because when he told me, he's like, yeah, well, we got like 20 other people that I'm interested in, and then called me the next day and hired me. I was like, you really didn't have 20 other people. You had made up your mind on the spot. They just don't want to tell you that. Also, think of what kind of questions you're going to answer. The one thing a lot of companies ask me right now is when I apply for jobs that I feel interested in, they ask me, why did you leave that job? And I say, it's none of their business. You don't ever have to tell them why. Just simply tell them, if you ever got fired, just simply tell them, I was looking for a better opportunity. That's all they ever need to know. If you work for them for 5 years, even after your 3 months, then you can be like, oh yeah, they fired me. Like straight up to them. But after your 3 months, they can't really do anything about it. But like, when it comes down to it, none of the employers, he doesn't need to know anything about it. That's why I don't think a lot of people understand anymore, is that employers don't have to know. They think they need to know. They don't have to. I guess I can hear it. I just want to see when the border is. Another thing I've learned a lot, if the employer is using a hiring agency, like an agency that isn't connected with his company at all, he just hires them to do it, be worried. Shows that the boss doesn't have time to pick his own employees. Because I had applied for a sugar beet hauling job, a different one, and it's through a hiring agency. And I got to the point where they actually like did a full video call. I got dinged because I didn't have a camera on my computer. She's like, well, we like to see people face to face. I'm like, well, sorry, I don't own a camera on my computer, which I don't. I'm eventually gonna get one, but I don't. And she's like, well, that's not a really good look for you. It's like, who cares what it looks like for me? I don't have a camera. I'm sorry. Like, normally I don't do Zoom meetings for a trucking job. Usually I go in and drive a truck. Like, I haven't, like, there's any interview that got to me to the stage where like I'm talking to them, it's been then, okay, let's go and hop into the truck and drive for a few minutes. We'll see what you can do. It's not, now on the Zoom call today, we're going to talk about how to drive a truck. Who gives a crap about that? I'll tell you right now, the trucker don't. The boss doesn't. And then they asked me a bunch of questions. Ah, shoot. Saw that truck at the last second. Then they asked me a bunch of questions, and she was like, do you know how to drive manual truck? And I was like, not really, but I can learn. And she's like, well, he doesn't really want to teach you. And I'm like, no, I can learn before I get hired. Because like I had a month before I was getting hired. And she's like, okay. She kept going through the questions. Some of these questions she asked me, I just was like, you've never driven a truck before, have you? Like, and then she straight up told me at the end of the interview, she's like, so by the way, I don't know what any of this means because I have never driven a truck and I don't know anything about a semi. And I'm like, cool. Why are you allowed to do interviewing? Like, that's the thing I hate about hiring agencies. It's just, they don't know what they're talking about. And they just pull it out of their butt and they're like, what does this do? She asked me a question about air brakes. I can't remember exactly what the question was. It didn't make sense at all. I legit asked her to repeat it like 4 or 5 times. Because I'm like, that's not how air brakes work. And she's like, well, to my Google search. I'm like, okay, here's the next issue. If you have to Google search something before you can do the hiring questions, bigger issue. But yeah, it was... But they took it to the farmer, and the farmer's like, no, I don't want him. And it's like, yeah, you don't want me because I can't answer stupid questions. Like, yeah. It's just, I don't understand why companies go and like, I can understand having an interviewer person, like, if you're a big company, but like, just for a farmer, just like when I got my beet hauling job, they sat me down, we talked for like 15 minutes, and it was the father and son. We just kind of chatted for 15 minutes. They shook my hand and said, "You're hired." And they're like, "We'll try you out. Why not?" He's like, "You seem like you know what you're doing. You know how to drive a truck. You know how to do all the questions that we asked you." And the guy straight up told me, he's like, "Do you know like the air brake times and stuff?" I'm like, "Yeah, somewhat." He's like, "Cool. I don't even remember that, because who realistically does air brake checks every single morning? Nobody does. I'm going to tell you that right now." But he's like, "Cool, we'll hire you." And I was just, it was the simplest interviews. Like, but when I go to these hiring agencies, you get these people that have no clue what they're talking about, and it's like, okay, so you've never sat in a truck before. Before, in your case, like, being a trucker, like being a past trucker, going to the hiring process, that changes everything, because at least you know how a truck works. At least you can ask questions and actually know what it does, not just ask them because Google told you to ask that question. Like, yeah, it's the same thing hiring on for the city. They brought in an interview guy with the city that actually like drives the trucks and stuff, and then they have the 2 HR people. The one HR lady asked me a question, and I looked at the guy that drives trucks, and me and him just started smiling, and he goes, "That's not how you actually do that on a truck." And she's like, "Wait, really?" It's like, yeah. "Oh, okay, forget my question." I'm like, "Why are you allowed to be here?" You guys are just asking me stupid questions. And that's another thing. It's like, sure, asking questions is a good thing. The real test, though, is sitting them down in the truck and watching them drive for 10-15 minutes. It's like when you do a DUI test. The police know if you're like getting arrested or not within the first test. The other tests are just to prove it in court. The same thing with driving. I had an interview with a construction company in my city. They sat me down in the truck, and he told me straight up afterwards, he's like, "I knew within 20 minutes, like before 20 minutes was up, it was only like a 25-minute drive. He's like, I knew 5 minutes in that I would want to hire you." And I was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "We can tell that fast." He's like, "Within 5 minutes, you can tell if they know how to drive a truck or not." He's like, "Oh, no, I didn't get that job because I don't have a class 1, so I couldn't drive trailers with it." They were seeing if I could drive their new dump truck, but then they realized they had enough guys, and I didn't want to drive water truck, so. But he's like, yeah, he's like, "You can tell within 5 minutes if they actually know what they're doing." He's like, "Even new truckers, you can tell within 5 minutes. It simply comes down to the questions they ask when they get in a truck. My first question is, where's the gearbox?" Especially if it's an automatic. Because automatics like to hide them sometimes. But like, my first question is usually, where's the gearbox and how do I adjust my mirrors? Because I'm a shorter guy, so mirror adjusting is a huge thing for me. But yeah, you can, for those hiring companies that don't even like look at you, like, yeah. My favorite comment from people are, "You can't drive truck, you're too short to drive truck." I laugh at their faces because it's like, "You're too short to drive truck, you can't drive a truck." I'm just like, you do realize trucks can literally adjust to like anybody's size. Like, the amount of height you can get on trucking seats are insane. So if you ever get told you can't drive truck because you're too short, don't believe them. because I can guarantee you can reach. And if you can't reach the pedals, there's pedal extensions. Almost all trucks' pedals also move now. So that's also very helpful. I should stay in this left lane. But also, if you're worried about like damaging a truck, or you're worried about driving and stuff, just go do driving like training, and that will tell you if you should drive truck or not. But the best part about trucking is you're allowed people to come with you. That's probably my most favorite part with the sugar beets, was I was allowed to have a buddy come with me. It's like, he's never been in a truck before. He's never driven truck. Never probably will. He doesn't want to, even though farmer's trying to convince me to get him to. I want to do this turn in third person, but having people just to be able to come with you, like having your girlfriend slash wife or whatever. I don't have one of those, but if I did, they would be able to come with me. And it's just, that's like a great part about trucking. Am I gonna still hit that sign? Ooh, barely. This thing's long. Holy. Pingticton. I've been there before. Been a long time, but I have been there. I really hope ProMods released a while ago that they were going to do Alberta, but they're apparently working on Alberta still to release it for ATS, which would be sick. Best part about it though is the city I live in is pretty close to the border, so we'd actually be able to drive through my city that I live in right now and drive on the highway that I drive on a lot. But plus the highway that goes through my city is one of the major highways that go from BC to like through Alberta. I think it's, I don't want to say it's the only one that goes to Vancouver, because I think the Trans-Canada goes to Vancouver. But I think it's the only other highway that goes across partial Canada, like most of Canada. Also has a TV show on it, Highway Through Hell. That TV show is done on that highway. Has a few different names. BC people know it as the Coca-Cola. I know it as the Crow's Nest Highway. But it changes names as it gets to like BC and stuff. I think it's Crow's Nest all the way through Crow's Nest Pass. That's how it has that name, is Crow's Nest. And then once it goes through Crow's Nest to BC, then I think it switches to Coca-Cola, if I'm not mistaken. And then past Alberta, it goes into Saskatchewan. I can't remember what Saskatchewan calls it. What are you doing? Don't think it's called Crow's Nest in Saskatchewan though. This is a long highway. It's just always fun to think as a kid. I'm like, this highway's so big. Just going from like my hometown to the city. And then now we're being older, being like, yeah, this highway is massive. Stretches across 3 provinces, if not more. I'm actually not too sure how many it goes across. But I wonder how close. Highway now, sweet. definitely been when I haven't been on the computer, I've been thinking about working on my car lately. So my car's already twin turboed from factory. It's a Ford, but it's got like, it's such a good car. It's a pretty quick car. But I want to upgrade it, and I can't decide what I want to do to it because I don't want to like rice it out. I don't want to do that. If I upgrade it, I want to like sleeper build it, because sleeper building is like so cool. But I just, such a hard thing to decide on what to do to it, and upgrades cost so much money. Holy. But then a part of me is always like, nah, maybe I should just keep it stock, buy a car that is trashed from a junkyard and just upgrade that thing. Then in the back of my head, I remember that I work snow plowing and I don't make any money. So then it's like, oh, well, better wait till I have a good career. But one thing I've been thinking about doing is actually going and getting my class 1 license right now. That's one thing I am heavily considering doing. Just because I think I would enjoy it, and it's such a good fallback career. But at the same time, I want to go back to school in September, so hard decision to make. Oh look, RCMP. That's a nice RCMP modded vehicle. Looks exactly like him. Those trucks are cool. Those are concrete pump trucks. Just about got a job with one of them. Then decided I really don't want to do that. Oh hey, we have those signs in Alberta. I love those signs. Keep right except to pass. I should probably do. Concrete pump trucks are really cool, and the reason I didn't want to work for them was the shop was half an hour outside of my city. And they were interviewing me in, I should probably turn my hazards on. They're interviewing me in, I think it was August they interviewed me. And I knew winter was coming, so I was like, okay. So that's going to slow them down a lot. And then on top of just having winter coming, I was like, I don't want to drive an hour to get to work and back every single day. That's a lot. And that's a lot of maintenance on my car. And then he said something during the interview that really turned me off, and that was like, oh yeah, sometimes during the week it's slow, but then we just do shop days. I'm like, hey, is our shop rate? He's like, no, you stay at the same rate. I'm like, okay. He's like, but the truck you'll be driving, you really won't have that much work. And I was like, all right. This is gonna be a fat no for me then. Cool job, cool looking career. That's gonna be a hard no. Just because not having work, yeah, that's just a sucker. Yeah. But back to interviews. Something you should always know, ask questions. Even if they're stupid questions, just ask them. Another thing, be confident. Don't go in there with your chest pumped too high up, because that's not going to look great. But go in there with enough confidence that they'll look at you and go, this guy seems like he knows what he's doing. Even if you don't know what the crap you're doing, act like you do. Now, don't lie. They'll figure that out real fast. But if they ask you a question like, let's say it's your truck driving. They ask you a question like, what do you do if you pull up to the yard to get loaded and nobody's there? Just answer it, like, just be, literally make that question stupid and be like, oh, my supervisor. They'll look at you and go, oh, he likes approving to authority. Realistically, I'd never do that. I'd figure it out on my own, but that's just how I work. But I ain't going to tell them that. As soon as I tell them that, they're going to be like, he hates authority, I'm not hiring him. So, the best job with interview, like, best thing with interviewers now, though, it's like, I'll go in there and they're like, how do you work with authority? I'll say, I'm a truck driver. That should explain everything. And they're like, how do you work in a team atmosphere? I'm like, I'm a truck driver. That should explain everything. They're like, what do you mean by that? I'm like, I like being alone in my own truck. There's a reason I like driving alone. I like being alone. They're like, so you hate working as a team? It's like, I didn't say I hate working as a team. I said I like being alone in my truck. Because a lot of companies, especially construction companies, if you're driving out to a construction site, they'll have a guy come with you. And boy, oh boy, I would never let some of those guys inside of a truck. Just because, like, when you drive truck for 14, 16 hours a day, you want that thing to be clean. And you realize real quick when you're trucking, a dirty truck will make you very upset. A clean truck, oh, it'll make you the happiest man alive. When you get a construction worker to tag, brake checks. When you get a construction worker that tags along inside of your truck, you just want to punch them in the face. Because it's like, stop getting your dirt in my truck. The best, I had my buddy when I was going to Calgary. I had my buddy come with me. We were both going. And we stopped at a gas station to grab some food. And when he ate in my car, it was so funny. Because, like, I had kind of explained to him before. I'm like, don't worry about, like, being super clean in my car. I'm like, yeah, be clean, but I have to clean my car this week anyway. So I'm like, don't worry about, like, being Mr. Clean. He went to eat and he takes the dish, puts it right up to his face, and he eats so clean. And I'm sitting there driving and I drop something on my seat. I'm like, oh, I'll grab that later. He's like, you really don't care. It's like, right now? No. But it's like, it just showed me, it's like, people can be so respectful. It's like, and then why aren't people? When you have that construction worker hop in with you, they somehow make a mess of your truck faster than you can. Like, in a 16-hour day, I would not even have, like, except for like the dust, because there's a lot of dust on the field, I would have like no garbage inside the truck. I've seen construction workers hop inside semis and that thing's dirty in 5 minutes, and it will be after a 14-hour day of the trucker. Like, yeah. I see some companies' trucks like Freightliner. I did not believe this for the longest time. Freightliner and Volvos here, they will actually cut holes in the floorboard for you to crap out of, so that you don't have to pull over on the side of the highway. It is so insanely stupid. And when I was told that first, I was like, that's not true. And I talked to a Freightliner mechanic. That guy goes, oh yeah, that's 100% true. He's like, we hate working on those trucks. It's like, actually? Like, that's a legit thing? Like, that's horrible. But gotta save that money. I just look at that, I'm like, why? Like, why would you want to work for that? Like, ew. I had my buddy ask me though, why we have American trucks like we do and why we don't drive European trucks. In the sense of like how flat nose they are. He's like, there doesn't seem to be like new flat noses. I'm like, there's not. And he's like, well, why did they get rid of them? And I had to think about it for a minute, and then I was like, you know why they got rid of flat noses and why we don't drive European style trucks? It's because when we drive truck in Europe, an 8-hour drive might get you to the end of your country. In Canada, an 8-hour drive doesn't even get you out of the flipping province. And so I'm like, in 14 hours, if you're driving in Europe, most truckers don't even drive for 14 hours in Europe. Now, not saying they don't, but lots of them don't. In Canada, they drive for 14 hours. That don't even get you like halfway across the country. That still doesn't even get you out of the province, pretty much. And so I'm like, you know why they don't drive European trucks in Canada? A, they suck and nobody likes them. But B, it is because we choose comfort over aerodynamics way more. Like, now I'm not gonna lie, I like my flat nose semis. I like my olden style flat nose semis. But if I'm gonna have to choose over a square hood versus a flat hood, I'm gonna choose my square any day of the week. Okay, we're just about level 18. It's not too bad. Let's see what these guys got. We're not going back down south though. We could go to Vancouver. I don't really want to though. I want to go north. I want to go like up here. I guess let's see. Let's see what they got out here. Let's do Montana. Probably gonna be really hard to find a job that goes straight north, because that goes down to Preston. Surrey. So, I mean, I could haul that to Surrey. That wouldn't be too bad. Problem is, again, though, I'm not going north. Vancouver. None of these are going to where I want them to go. I could haul to Kamloops. Not a long drive. Frick it, we'll haul to Kamloops. Oh frick, I clicked the wrong button. 1 second. There we go. Alright. Alright. That's not a far drive at all. Cool. Alright. Most challenging part is going to be leaving this. Yeah, I kind of thought I'd get some trailer jam. Problem with this trailer, so goodnessly big. It's a sweet trailer, but it's huge. Honestly, just gonna leave my hazards on all the way there. With this thing, honestly believe they should be left on. So with how wide you have to take these turns. This is the type of trailer that you should always be running your beacons on as well. Just because of the pure size of this thing. Alright, this will be a quick job, just up to Kamloops, but hopefully Kamloops will get us another job that goes further north, hopefully. Big job. Oh, this unit is so cool. So big though, like goodness sakes. Just looking at the axles on the back, I have what? 2, 4, 6. I have 4 tires on each one. There's 3 of them. That's those are 4. So then there's 5 of them. 5, 10, 15, 20 tires. I have just on the trailer. Not counting like 20 tandem or 20 duals, I should say, not tandems. It's funny to think this trailer could literally have a full-size semi-trailer on it, and it makes it look small. Like on a normal semi-trailer, this would barely fit. This thing is so big that it makes that trailer look tiny on here. That's insane to think. It's also insane how they load those. If you ever get to the chance to watch how they load them, coolest thing ever. Absolutely coolest thing ever. Oh, that truck's just left running. Interesting. Kind of cool. All right, not too far. Have to drive up to Kamloops. Technically, we don't need our beacons running. But just because this trailer is so big, we don't need the beacons for the load. We need the beacons for the trailer. That's what you get on these big jobs, though. Funny part is, this isn't even that big of a job. Not sure if we're gonna hit all the way up in Alaska today, but I guess we'll see. I need to connect this profile to World of Trucks, though. I thought I had, but apparently I didn't, so. You're turning. You're also turning, sweet. It does light up the roadway though when it's going. As it should. It's a big unit. What time is it? 9:30. Sounds like a good time for Slay the Spire. Oh, you're going straight. I did not think you two were going straight. I guess we'll see. If Kamloops doesn't have any loads that goes further north, I should say, we'll switch games. If they do, then we'll continue. I have a strong feeling though that they won't, but we'll see. Not too far away, so. Don't you dare go. Don't you dare go. It's funny, I say that in my own trucks. I'll be driving and be like, don't you dare go. Don't you dare go. It's funny to think, like, whenever I get asked with my truck, or with my license, because I can drive trucks, whenever I get to trucking jobs, everybody always asks me, they're like, Joe, who in your family also drives truck? And I'm like, nobody. I'm the only one in my family that drives truck. And they're like, no, somebody else has to drive truck in your family. It's like, no, like, they're like, well, it has to run in the family. It's like, no, it doesn't. Like, it's not even close to how driving truck works. Now, I get it. Like, if you have a dad that's a trucker, you're probably going to be a trucker. Let's be real. Same thing if your family's farmers. You're probably going to be a farmer. But it's like, I don't have to have the same, like, job things that my parents have. Goodness sakes. It's just always funny when people are like, oh, your family must do the same thing. Nope. They thought I was strange to go into trucking. It's funny, my mom, she had told me for the longest time, don't get your trucking license. You're going to hate trucking. It's just going to be a waste of money. And my dad's like, yeah, you're not going to enjoy it. You're going to hate trucking. And I got it. And the first thing I called them and told them, I'm like, I love trucking. And she's like, okay, we were kind of wrong there. It's like, yeah, you guys were. But only thing I regret is when I got out of high school, not getting my class 1 license. I regret not doing that. Because it would have been cheaper than it is now. And on top of that, I went to 1 year of welding and I realized I hated welding. That's why I switched to trucking. And it's like, I really wish I didn't do school for 1 year. Also, if you're going to college or university, don't work while doing it. It's the worst mistake you can make. I've done that. Biggest mistake of my life. I call it an $8,000 mistake because school is $8,000. $8,000 down the drain by literally going to work while in school so I could pay bills. Just take out a bigger student loan. No, save money before you go to school. If that means you have to take a gap year, take a gap year. Means you don't buy the nicest car on the lot, don't buy the nicest car on the lot. Save your money if you're going to school. And also stay at home as long as you can. I didn't really have a choice about staying at home as long as I wanted to, so that was that. But no, I wouldn't have stayed at home longer anyways. Even if my parents let me stay at home longer, I would have still said no. Not that I hate it at home, but it's just when you're around the same people growing up and stuff, you kind of get sick of them. Especially rules. Some of the rules they had were just, I just agreed so hard with them, and I would bash heads with them so hard about it. They'd be like, that is the stupidest rule. And they're like, well, it's our house, our rules. It's like, yeah, no, sadly. And I got older and realized those rules actually made sense. One thing I hated about growing up was realizing everything my parents told me. I'm like, dang, I should have listened harder. Like, everybody tells you to listen harder, but then you're like, I don't electric car. Huh. It's like, I don't want to. I don't think that's a fair rule. It's like, think that, but don't say it to them. Because let me tell you, guaranteed when you're an adult, you're going to have the exact same rules. Or my brother, he has kids, and I've tried to do stuff with my nephews, which are his kids, so many times, and he's like, no, you can't do that with them. I'm like, but we did that as kids. And he's like, yeah, look at how we turned out. I'm like, yeah, great. Like, you have to let them have fun still. I do understand some things like, hey, yeah, we probably shouldn't do that. It's not probably the best thing to do. One thing he's done is cut down on their screen time, which I honestly respect. If I was his kid, I would hate it, because I play a lot of freaking video games. But also looking at it, I realize, like, Yeah. Cutting down on screen times is a good thing. So. Does not look like we have any loads up there, though. I think it's a good time to switch to Slay the Spire. Yeah, I think. Did pretty good today. We made total of we have $5,000, which is nothing. All right. Let that be right back going. I'll hop in to Slay the Spire. I'm on the wrong. I just get so distracted when I go on here. Again, keep getting distracted while trying to do something. YouTube is so good at that. Okay. Let's see what AI can bring up. I love looking at these AI thumbnails. They're so funny. They take 6 years to load, but it's so funny to look at them. Like, oh, they're so bad. I don't even use them anymore. Just because, like, I always just find it funny, like, looking at like, whenever you type in Slay the Spire, I'm making a second one. What? Interesting. It's gonna be fun. But whenever you look at, like, AI pictures and stuff, they're so dumb. AI doesn't. People are always like, oh, AI is gonna take over our lives. No, they're not. AI is stupid. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, maybe eventually if we make them smart enough, but the only way they'll get smart enough is by humans being idiots, which humans being idiots, we're pretty good at that. Give us that. But us being that stupid, pretty hard. Especially for us as humans. Speaking as a human. Game capture. There. Now it's working. Oh, what did I take? Oh, frick. That's not a bad relic to have, just not on Ascension 13 where you have curses to start. One. And we'll start here. Especially since I got rid of my starting relic. Which really sucks, but that's fine, I guess. That's why I don't like not getting rid of cards. It fills your hand up really fast. Well, this might be a dud run, but it's not like I don't have those very often. The problem when you get to these higher ascensions is you literally just play run after run after run, and you might not even get anything. Like, Ascension 13 is so flipping hard. Starting orb would have been really good here. I could channel one dark. Don't want to do that. Yeah, okay. I figured I was going to die there. That was a really bad starting round. Alright. Next, people have 1 HP. 1, 2, 3, but I would like fire between each one. Unless I did 1, 2, and then had a fire pit 3. I guess that's the best way I have right now. I mean, granted, if I get lucky and I don't do a single battle between here and I get to this guy, this will be prime. I don't want to lose too much HP, though. Oh, no way. No way. Alright. Odd. Start combat with 3 additional orbs. Or I get a focus. I think I'll do the 3 additional orbs. And I will take that card. Yeah, we'll do this battle. Because we just kill him instantly. Take a claw. Hope for, it's gonna hope for not another battle. Because we could have got just two, ooh, repair is really good. Because we could have got 2 elites just back to back with 1 HP. That's fine. And hope that the lightning, nice. Okay. I'm okay taking 10 damage because I'm not taking 20. By that logic. But like having one of them dead is actually a huge thing. There we go. Then we'll double those up. Double up again. Oh. Nice thing with the defect is you can literally kill them just by not doing anything. If all you do is block, your lightning will eventually kill if you can full block every single time. Problem is you also don't want it to go on for too long because you're probably going to die. So, yeah. You want to hit him with my claw. Do nothing there. And then do... Actually gonna run my lightning on him too. I might be dead here. I should be fine. The turn where I need to do the most amount of damage, I can't do very much on. Should be able to kill next turn though. Oh yeah, I kill here. Sweet. Hey, boots. And we'll just repair, like heal up. Okay, these guys aren't bad. Well, I should just do that. Boom, boom. Do I do the elite? No, I'm too low HP. Oh, well, this is just as bad as an elite. Should have saved that damage potion for these guys. Hate these guys. If I don't have the proper abilities, which I don't, I can't remember what it's exactly called. I think it's Electroid or whatever. These guys suck then. So I hate it when lightning doesn't hit the proper guys. No, I need to block. Okay, good. We full block that. And then we do that. And we win that one. I think the tank is an easy, or the boss. Oh, it's an easy boss. Okay. Oh, we got on first try though. Let's go. It's always a risk to do that when you're on low HP like that. 16. I should be able to get him. Drink this. We're receiving 7 more damage. Boom. Probably didn't need to use that card, but well, frick, I can't even block here. As long as I can block this one a bit. Not getting a lot of block cards like I'd like to. 14 more damage. I might be dead here. Oh boy. 5 more. That's enough. I'm dead. I don't have any block. Yeah, that's just what happens when the cards don't work with me. That's just what happens when you're in these high ascensions, though. You literally rely on the cards and also like good run maps. That was not a good run map. Gonna curse. Do you have a one here? 2 there. 3. That's not bad. Could take. Screw it. We're gonna try it. Might be a mistake. Or just more gold. But more gold can also get me better relics. And cards. Now, I wouldn't have done that if, like, there wasn't a shop close by. That's just dumb. I had to play it because there's a... Oh, I should have used... My bad. I should have just used my, hit them twice card. Yeah, I'm okay with losing. I'm actually okay with that. Okay, here, we will remove you. And buy you. Whenever I break an enemy's block, that's not bad. That's not a bad card, and that's not a bad card. I think I'll take that. I'm not gonna take the relics, though. Might be a mistake. Might be a big mistake not taking relics. Guess we'll find out. Does 9 damage versus blocking some. There we go. We kill and we heal. That's why I took that card. Healing cards in this game. The best thing ever. I know this guy gains strength every skill I play. But I should be able to kill him next turn. It's a lot of damage I just took, though. But I just healed up, so. We're gonna take orbs. Those orbs are so good. Should have probably played that other card, but that's fine. That's fine. Can't play attacks, but I can full block, so. Doesn't matter, he's not doing damage. And I just kill him. Probably heal. Just with the path that I'm taking. Gonna need as much health as I can take. And I mean, I could have upgraded some cards, but Nah, I won't play it. Knowing my luck, you'll hit the wrong guy. Yeah, I guess I could have technically played my repair, but that's fine. Nice thing with this guy is you can just run through those cards like repair cards and stuff. Like that. You just kind of want to defend. Do some damage. But if you can fully defend, that's better. Then the turn that you want to do the most damage on, you can't because it doesn't give you the right cards. That is a good card, though. Yeah, I can kill him next turn, though. There we go. And we healed up 14, so. Might have been a mistake. I don't want to play to my block, but we can just do that. Hit him for a crap load and kill him. Get all of our gold back. Screw it, we're on full HP. Let's go for another boss fight. Why not, right? Boom, boom. Just about full block that too, so that's nice. Take 3 damage. I'm okay with 3 damage. Probably could have killed this guy. Not probably, I know I could have. But that's fine. There we go, kill both of them. Boom. Here, we're on 69 health. That's not too bad, actually. Kill you off first. These guys do so much damage, though. Wish I had Electroid here. Sweeping beam, though. Huge. Gonna take quite a bit of damage here, though. You can lose HP. Or not HP, but attack value. Oh, I wish lightning hit that one guy. That's fine. We got another repair, and we hit kill, and we are on full HP. Pretty much. So no point doing that. Goose is 15 strength. That's insane. Honestly, upgrading our repair is not a bad idea. Just because then you heal 10. So now I'll be healing 17, but if I get the other one upgraded, it'll be 20 I'll be healing. So. Since I know I'm already splitting him, I just want him to be as low as I can get him to be. Do that. I know that card doesn't really matter here. Just because I pretty much healed a full HP after the boss fight anyways, but sometimes just getting rid of the card is not a bad thing. Just like there, I probably should have got rid of it. It's fine. So I need to get lightning back. 1, 2. That's not bad. Got one of them cleared out. He's gonna split. But can kill him. That just shows you how fast you can drop on HP. I also played this one horribly though, but that's beside the point. And that's dead. There we go. There we go. That's the card I'm looking for here. Now I'm probably going to lose knowing my luck, but it's the card we're looking for. 1, 2. I don't like there's no lightning or fire between that. 1, 2. I like that better. Or even 1, 2. I like this one though. 1 fireplace, 2. And I do get a shop, so I'll take this path. Full block there. Means I'll get full lightning. Lightning does a crap load of damage, so you can have it. Why not use it? Might not even need my self heals, honestly. Especially since they're not doing any damage to me. I'll get to heal that 1 HP though. There we go. Well, we don't need a heal HP, so we'll choose 3 of these. Gotta do it. We do have a market coming up. Screw it, why not? Of course, we have to do a battle. Shouldn't be a long battle, though. We're gonna lose some HP. It's fine, though. This guy's about dead. This guy will be dead pretty soon. They're just both dead here. No, I don't get to, sadly, I don't get to, heal any there, but I just saw a card that I really want. I should probably take, I'll take that one. Oh, I have so much money. I'll take additional 2 cards too. That's amazing. There we go. I like those cards. Dang, what a starting hand. We'll just do it there, I guess. We're gonna lose some HP here. That's fine. Probably should have blocked. It's fine, we can. Am I dead here? I'm no way, bro. Should have paid. I had so many potions. I always forget to use potions. Those guys always get me. I play so stupid with them. Should have played smarter. 1, 2. Not the greatest. 1, 1, 2. That's nice. 1, 2. This one I get a lot more fires on, so I can upgrade a lot more cards. So. There we go. Take those 2. Such a good hands too last time. It always frustrates me after I die when those. It's like I know I shouldn't be dying to them. Like I could have easily have won that. It's because I played the stupid repair card. I should have just left the repair card. That's fine. Repair cards can be super good sometimes, but also super bad. You just need to know when to play them properly. Run into the elite. I should probably heal. Yeah, it's a good thing I did. Don't know how I have that. Interesting. Don't know how that's happening, but okay. Doesn't matter what card I bring back because I can't use it, so. Or just use it for the shield. This is not looking too good for me right now. Good point. News is, as soon as I get some damage cards, I can just kill them both. There we go. There's a self-repair. Gonna risk the self-repairs again. Risk it for the biscuit, I guess. I have least amount of, like, I don't have enough cards in my hand that it's really worth using that self-repair right now. I should be able to see. Oh, no, I won't see it again. Should have used it. That's fine. Ah, there's not a whole lot of good things here. Goodness. Well, remove a card. Remove a block. That's all we can do. I don't think I need to gain dexterity. Yeah, we just kill that guy there. Do that, that. He's dead. We'll do charge battery. I like that other card a lot. You have to be able to use it properly. I just don't think I will be able to. It's gonna be a lot of damage. I think it's more worth to heal up. Or not heal up, but block a little bit of his damage. Oh, I'm not gonna be... Ah, one more turn I can kill him. There we go. We'll take that. Oh, fairy in a bottle. I'll do ball of lightning. Fairy in a bottle is just such a good freaking thing. Found out no, don't have multiple of them though. Found out they do all trigger at the same time. Found that out the hard way. Super disappointing. It was the worst thing too, because I was about to beat the stupid elite. I don't even think it was elite. I think it was a boss fight. And I was about to beat them. And both of my fairy in the bottles triggered at the same time. I'm like, you stupid game. Sometimes I think this game's honestly against me, and that's one of the instances. We're gonna drink that. Probably don't need it right here, but just in case. And then we just don't gain shield at all. Come on, give me some shield cards. There we go. There we go. We full block that. Oh, our fairy in the bottle is gonna trigger. We're just about dead from it too. Sometimes I think this game honestly is like the AI system that they use is purposely built to make your life miserable. Like just what kind of cards it gives you at the end of turns and stuff. But hey, we won. We won that first stupid freaking floor. That wasn't even a hard floor and we struggled. 1, 2. I think that's the nicest one. 1, 2, 1, 2, but I like this one more. Especially just for the shop. Self-repair. Totally forgot we had a self-repair. It's good to know. $24 damage, my butt. Okay, there we go. I don't want to lose all my gold. Same time, I don't think I can beat these guys. These guys do a lot. This is where my... Come on. Yes. Yeah, that colorless card was huge. There we go. That colorless card is huge. Thought for a second I said to all the enemies, so I'm like, what? Why is it not doing it to all of them? But yeah, I'm fine with that. I honestly have to miss the... Oh, I still got a shop. Yes! That is like two of the best things I can get. Self-repair and elites are like 25 less HP. That is huge. Like, absolutely huge. Also, these birds suck. I hate fighting them. Whenever I fight them, I'm like, I remember how much I hate you guys. Just about dead because of these guys. 1, 2. That one doesn't count as a freaking attack. I have to risk it. Give me a claw and I'm dead. Because they don't flipping count lightning as an attack, apparently. I find with these Ascension 13, like I beat Ascension 12 today. And that took me so long to beat. It is literally, you just have to get lucky with the floors. And I just got really unlucky with this floor. I don't know what kind of floor the game just gave me. It's not a nice looking one though. There we go. You have to get lucky with the floors and get lucky with the cards. Part of the cards is a true thing right here. Just because, like, this game literally just, when you, like, I've played the board game version of this. Board game version compared to this version, so much different. The cards do a lot of different things, I found out too, but more importantly, it's just like the luck. Oh, excuse me. Plus, just, yeah, it's just the luck that you have to get. You have to hope that the computer gives you good luck. And if it doesn't, don't even bother playing. This is actually a pretty good relic to get. I think you can kind of see the strat I'm going for here is a lot of zero cost cards. I'm going to hope to get one particular relic. That's a really good bot. I can get the one relic that I want to get. Not relic. One card that I want to get. And I can just load up on zero cost cards. I can just win. Because zero cost cards, if you only have 3 energy through the entire game, it doesn't matter. Because as long as you have zero cost cards, you have that card that puts all your zero cost cards back into your hand. All you have to do is literally get your entire discard pile full of zero costs. Go in with your card that just puts them all back into your hand. And just boom. Absolutely can demolish. And if you somehow get really lucky, which I have done before. This is actually how I beat one of my Ascensions. I got 2 of those cards. Oh boy, dude, 2 of those cards ever shred. So I could get 3 fire pits and just upgrade cards. Or, actually, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to skip a relic here. Or not a relic, elite. So that I can weight lift. I was really hoping my lightning would kill him there. But weightlifting here will be such a move. Because then I get 3 strength. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but quite a bit. Oh, we can also remove a card from our deck. We're getting really lucky here with these relics. Or hit a shop. I'll hit a shop. So we get that. Oh, that's the card right there. But would have been a good card to get. Didn't see it in time. And yeah, I know a way of going back and getting it, but I'm not going to do that. It's technically cheating. Do I use it a lot? Freak yeah. Does it help me? No. I think anybody that plays this game though uses it a lot. Should have taken the weakener. But that's fine. Cool. We just killed one of those guys right off the start. And we just kill this guy here too. Cool. 2 turns and they're dead already. We are gonna rest though. Not that I'm worried about this boss, but it's just nice to be on higher HP. Especially since this boss can kind of be a jerk sometimes. These are just doing 15s. Is he splitting already? Should be. Yeah, he's splitting. Okay, I want to hit him then as hard as I can. Okay, 2 of them that are at 51 isn't too bad actually. Both got them to split again, which is good. Okay, this one's just about dead, but 2 of these are going to do damage this turn, probably. 1. Oh, only one's doing it. Sweet. Now we only have 2 left. It's probably going to be this one doing damage. Oh, both of them. Probably should have just focused on 1 and killed 1, but they'll both be dead this turn, so doesn't matter. I didn't get the card I wanted. Dang it. This one's good. Calling Bell can be a lot better. And I've won with Calling Bell before, so I'm going to take Calling Bell. And those are pretty good. The start of your turn, lose 15. That's actually a great card. This is great for a special strategy, which I could start going into. But we'll see. Actually, I like that path. It's not very much, but I do like it. I like that too. Elite battle. Keep it nice and simple. Claws are so good though. Getting multiple claws is just honestly broken. You can do so much damage with claws. Especially if you get them to go back into your hand and then do it all over again. It's insane damage what you can do. We'll take a little bit of damage here, but for what we take, I'm okay with that. This guy will be dead soon. There we go. Ooh, Echo for him. Yeah, I'll take it. Might not use it very much, but it is a good card. By good, I mean it's an incredibly broken card. I'm dead. Rud, should have used my potions again. Always forget about it. Alright, one more run, and then we'll call it a night, because it's getting late and I'm getting tired. I'm just about done my booster juice. Found out today is Booster Juice's 25th anniversary. And so they are doing buy one, get one. And so I'm like, I never drink Booster Juice. But for a buy one, get one, I'll drink some Booster Juice today. And the guy's like, you want any boosters in your booster juice? I was like, nope. He's like, really? I'm like, nope. I don't want to be up till late tonight. And he's like, oh, fair. It was at like, I think it was like 5 or 6 p.m. It's screwing with my head though, because it gets dark so early now that I'm just like, it's not really 6 p.m. It's got to be like close to midnight. And then I check my phone and it's like, oh, it is still 6 p.m. Dang it. Like right now it's like 10 p.m. It's like, no, it feels like it's 2 a.m. right now. But welcome to winter time. I hate it. Especially since like during the summer I'd mountain bike during like at 6 p.m. I'd be mountain biking in the coulees. Goodness, I'd be mountain biking till like almost like I could bike till like 11 and it'd still be bright outside. Can't do that no more. I'm dead here. Didn't do dexterity. That's a good spot to call it. Getting overly tired. Well, thank you guys for watching this wild stream. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow. I'll probably do one more stream before I'm gone for the weekend. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys all later. Have a great night.